This show brought to you by Read the Play, Promoted Trophy and Clothing Company, Kempe International, De Grande Cycle and Sport.
Welcome back to the Geelong Junior Football and Netball Show. We're moving on to talk football now. We've been taking in the game between Queenscliff and Port Arlington down here at the Cooter Bowl. It was a win for the Demons, and we've got two of their boys, Jackson and Dylan, with us. Dylan, a very good win for your boys, and one that you were tested by Queenscliff, but as we say, a really good win, and the boys would be pretty happy.
Yeah, as you know, we're all good. We're all happy that we won. It was a tough game, and we're all pretty glad we won, and hopefully next time it'll be even better.
How have you been going so far this season, Jackson? Have you put a few wins on the board?
Oh yeah, we've won most of our games. We just need to keep improving towards the finals.
So you are looking at finals action?
Yeah, should be second when it comes finals.
What position have you been playing for the year so far, Dylan? And how's your form been personally?
Yeah, this year I've been playing on the ball centre. Personally, it's been getting better every game. Thought I've been doing good, and yeah, everyone's been doing good.
What sort of skills have you tried to work on in your own game?
Oh, basically just my fitness and my kicking and my talking a lot.
And have you seen that improvement?
Yeah, definitely in my kicking and my fitness.
And you're one of the leaders as well in the Port Arlington team?
Yes, I'm the captain.
How do you find that role?
Yeah, I was shocked at the start of the year. I didn't think I would get close, but yeah, I'm finding it very good. What
about you, Jackson? What position have you been filling so far this season?
I started off around full forward. Now I've moved up to on ball. I'm playing a bit of ruck rover lately.
So how have you found that move? You've obviously got to improve your fitness a little bit to get up from the forward line.
Yeah, it's a lot more running, but I'm liking it. It's get in the action a lot more.
That's good to hear. What AFL team do you follow?
The Cats.
The Cats. So you're pretty happy with how they've been going so far this year?
Yeah, pretty good, yeah.
What about you, Dylan? What AFL team are you following?
I go for the Bulldogs.
Bulldogs. Can they knock off St Kilda?
Hoping. Tipping.
All right. Well, thanks for your time anyway, boys, on the Geelong Junior Football Netball Show, and well done again on the win today. Moving on in our football segment, we've got Grant, the coach of the victorious Port Arlington Demons. They had a very good win down here today. And Grant, we just spoke to the boys. They're feeling pretty good. How are you feeling after the win?
Look, Queenscliff put us under a lot of pressure today. I believe their side's a little bit depleted, and they fought really hard and actually beat us in the last quarter, but I'm feeling good. Our team's looking good for the finals. They've won most of their games this year. Should head into the finals second team, and we had a win over the top side last week, so we're very confident.
So you take plenty of confidence, obviously, from that win. What sort of skills have you been working on with the boys for the season?
We've been trying to increase their fitness, obviously, at the start of the season, but mainly our midfield clearances, our ruck work. We've got a couple of good ruckmen and a couple of good fast-on-ballers. Dylan and Jackson have been working really hard in the centre, and they've got some good plays happening at the moment.
Seems to be a bit of a trend going around a local football. I know it's only an under-14 competition, but the boys every year, they seem to get bigger and bigger, and to feature a few of your boys, there's some very tall boys amongst the Port Arlington side this year. Oh,
there certainly is. I don't know what they're feeding them on these days, but they're definitely a lot bigger than they used to be, and they can hit pretty hard too. So they're all big, strong boys, and they're going well. They're nice and fit, so we're happy with that.
Talk about finals. Obviously, you start the year thinking about development, but is this where you start to hone in and think that there's real potential for a premiership down at Port Arlington in the under-14s this year?
Oh, I think there's a lot of potential there, certainly. I think we'll go into this looking pretty good, this final series. We've just got to keep going, working hard. We hit a little bit of a slump now in some of our form, but hopefully we'll get over that in the next week or two and peak for the finals. So
what really needs to improve from here to make sure that you are a threat come the finals?
I think just a little bit of the discipline and the concentration and to play hard for all four quarters. We've dropped off a little bit in the last quarters over the last few weeks, so we'll just keep improving on that. We'll go all right.
Grant, lovely. Well, all the best, and hopefully you can push towards finals action there at Port Arlington and have some success, maybe fill the trophy cabinet at the end of the year. Thanks for your time. Moving on to talk to the Queenscliff boys here in our football segment of the Geelong Junior Football and Netball Show. We've got Darcy and Jake with us. Darcy, we'll go to you first. You played in the Interleague a couple of weeks ago. We'll talk to you about that experience first. How did you find that?
It was all right, but I got injured in the second quarter and didn't go back on, so, yeah.
So you're happy to be back out here playing in the Cooters jumper today, though?
Yeah, it's good.
How are you feeling after the loss today? Obviously, it's a little bit disappointing for the boys.
Yeah, but we did all right because we had 4 under-12s playing and still kept coming at them and only lost by about 19 points.
Really, that's a pretty good effort. Jake, talk us through what position you were playing out there today.
On ball, and yeah, just...
Is that a position that you've been playing all season?
Yeah, pretty much, and just go down forward.
What do you like about playing footy? Is it playing with the mates, or maybe just getting out there and getting a kick every week?
I don't know, playing with mates and just loving the game.
Do you go to school with most of the boys in your team?
Some, not many.
All right, well, that's Darcy, have you, obviously with the under-12 boys stepping up, have you found yourself stepping up as well, maybe playing under-16s a few times, or do you have to stay in the under-14s just for the numbers?
I haven't played under-16s yet this year, so yeah.
But looking to progress and maybe play senior footy one day for Queenscliff?
Yeah, it'd be good.
It certainly will be. You've got some pretty good role models to look up to. I know your coach is playing senior footy as well at Queenscliff, and you've had a program running where a few of the senior boys come down and help you out too. How have you found that?
Yeah, it's good because they know the game and they teach us really well.
And you get to have even your senior coach, Heath Jamison, and a few of those boys popping down. It must be good to see some really good players down there helping you out.
Yeah, it does. It lifts you up and makes you play better.
And do you like to hang around and watch them play as well?
Yeah, pretty much every week.
All right, so you've got a few games left so far this season. Any chance of making finals, Jay?
Yeah, we should. We're one of the best teams, I think, because we've beaten most of the teams, and then when we've lost, we've had good players out.
So you think maybe there's a chance for some success towards the end of the year?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, boys, well, all the best. Hopefully there can be some success left for you in the rest of the season. Thanks for your time on the Geelong Junior Football and Netball Show. We're joined by the joint coaches of the Queenscliff under-14 side, Tim and Sam, both senior footballers down here at Queenscliff as well. And Tim, the boys will be a little bit disappointed, but I imagine you've seen some good signs out there today, especially with 4 under-12 boys playing, and you really pushed Port Arlington to the final siren.
Yeah, we're pretty happy with the efforts. I mean, Port smashed us last time by about 12 goals, so we're quite happy just to improve on the scoreboard, and just happy with the endeavours of them, particularly in the last quarter when we were under the pump early and we kept coming and made a bit of a go at them at the end.
Sam, you're playing senior footy down here as well. You must be spending a fair few hours at the club coaching the under-14 boys as well, and then most Saturdays you'd be here almost all day.
Yeah, but me and Tim both enjoy it, so we're down here a lot of the time anyway with our senior commitments, so we come down an hour earlier Tuesdays and Thursdays and for training, and we try and get as many of the senior blokes down to help our boys as well.
What sort of things have you been targeting and working on with the boys? And I know your coach, Heath Jamison, that obviously looks after you boys in the afternoon as well. He's tried to implement that junior program, which is really showing through in the amount of talented juniors that you've got coming through at the moment. Yeah, look, we just try and work mainly on their decision-making, and when you see young kids playing footy, it's a lot of scrum sort of footy, get the ball, kick it, and we're trying to break that up a little bit and try and get them to make better decisions. Tim, how do the boys find it when they get obviously you two playing seniors, but when they get a few of the others down, Heath and a few of the guys that are looking after you in the senior ranks as well, do they enjoy that experience?
Yeah, they really enjoy it, and just it's good to see them. They get a bit more enthusiasm. They probably get sick of our voices a little bit, so a few other people and just a little bit some different skills that probably we don't have. So concentrate on marking forwards, get down and do some marking drills, and the good kicks get down and work on players kicking. So it's really good. The boys enjoy it.
How are you finding the coaching experience? Is it something that you enjoy?
Yeah, it's actually really good. I think some things you see yourself improving, just talking and that sort of stuff, and it's just really good to see improvement in the boys. Some of them really struggled, I think, at the start of the year, and they've come a long way, and even some of the senior players are starting to take leadership roles and play much better. That's
really good to hear, guys. Well, really good to hear, too, that things are going well down here at Queenscliff. Been down here taking in the under-14 game between Queenscliff and Port Arlington. But it is time to wrap it up on the Geelong Junior Football and Netball Show. We'll be back next Friday morning from 7 a.m. Be sure to join us then.
This show brought to you by Read the Play, Promoted Trophy and Clothing Company, Kempe International, De Grande Cycle and Sport.